everyone, it's Nana, Foxy Mama 365, and I'm back again with the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 5, Episode 6, I think. Guess who's squirking or something like that? Squirt, whatever. Now, before I start my review, I want to talk about a few things. Well, first of all, I've lost quite a bit of my hair because, yeah, well, it's been quite a journey growing my hair naturally, and I decided to go, lock my hair, and unfortunately I like kind of colored the ends, but I didn't take care of my ends because, you know, once you put dye in your hair, it's disaster if you don't, you know, treat it well. So I've lost quite a bit of my hair. Anyways, the Real Housewives of Potomac. I wanted to say this because Giselle was trending yesterday night on Twitter for a little while after the show, and I think a lot of people were saying, I think people were talking about how Karen read her for Phil. I thoroughly enjoyed, you know, I enjoyed the episode, you know, but quite frankly, I'm now ready to get some more meat on the bone. But pretty much Giselle was trending after Karen. I think pretty much the way she answered the question, I kind of like the way how honest she was about it when Karen asked, okay, after you've been with Jamal and he's cheated and all of that and actually had a baby. Now, I wasn't really sure if he had a whole baby on her, you know, and it was kind of like, but she said her response, she didn't, you know, try to downplay it. She didn't try to get upset and offended, and which is what I thought was really good. She dealt with like an adult, and so you can see that obviously within the 12-year span, she has come to a place where she's comfortable talking about it. She didn't, you know, attack Karen and say, why would you bring that up? Why would you think that was, you know, but she said pretty much, forgiveness is the key. And they've come to a place where they want to trust each other. So I'm happy for Giselle. It really showed maturity and growth. I don't know what other people are gonna say. It might not, but if he makes her happy, and who are we to judge from the outside? That's just mine. But anyways, she took that moment from Karen. She didn't let Karen, you know, like, I just thought. Anyways, let's start from the beginning, okay? Look who's working. Episode 6. Oh yeah. Michael is becoming an ass man. No, Ashley. Michael has been Michael has been an ass man for a while. You are just getting to find out. Okay? Okay? Yeah. So Michael says he's an Ashley man. Yeah? He's more into Ashley than... Okay. So Miss Wendy taking it too far. Yeah, I definitely think Wendy took it too far. It had nothing to do with Ashley. You decided not to bring your child. That was it. You know, fair enough. You thought it was meant to be a girls' trip. No one was. Anyways, let's just get into it. Because I pretty much, anyways, I'll come back to it. I see, with all that is going on, I see if Wendy is not careful, it's gonna be a label situation where they're gonna say, oh, because she's black, she's African, she's, you know, aggressive and all of that, which quite frankly she doesn't really need. Anyways, Monique's lake house. So Monique has invited all the ladies to her lake house, and it's gonna be a good trip. She's invited everybody, but she's not sure everyone's gonna show up. Candice might not show up, but we'll see. And of course, she's going to be on the ride with T'Challa, her bed, obviously. And she's taking him along, but she's leaving the baby. She's got a nanny with Chris, who's going to come a few days after. But anyway, she's going to be on the ride with Giselle and the Grand Dame. So things have definitely changed. Monique and Giselle can actually be in a car together for 2 years, for 2 hours. And they're going to hope to, you know, talk and kind of grow a bond. But we'll see. Now, Karen gets there. She's looking real cute. You know, her abs are showing. Okay, Karen, we see you. I'm here for it, okay? And of course, immediately Karen gets there, she starts reading Giselle for Phil. She says Giselle, she cannot dress. That hopefully Monique doesn't get rubbed off on by Giselle's lack of dressing. Oh my God, that she's actually ashamed to be seen sometimes with... And I'm like, what? Listen, Karen was throwing everything at Giselle. Anyways, Twitter was lit. I don't know if that was part of why Twitter was lit up, about that moment, but it was kind of crazy. So this is now on the trip, and before the trip starts, T'Challa decides to give them a poop. I don't even, like I said before, I don't know why Monique, like, who wants to be clean bed poo? Nope, not me, not I, never, okay? Giselle's like, girl, you better put that thing in a box, otherwise I'm going to be taking the window down and letting the bird out, okay? Hopefully he can find his way back home. Anyways, as they're riding, they're getting to do a tete-a-tete, and they're talking about a few issues and what's been going on in the group. And of course, the only thing I really wanted to mention I thought was, of course, Giselle's book is coming out, so she's not really going to stay, which is kind of good. But this is like how many years after? Like 4 or 5 years? Anyway, the book is going to be having some kind of award or launch or whatever it is, so she's not going to be around. Then they get into the conversation between Robin and Miss Wendy, in which Wendy said, oh, she's surprised that Karen is still having sex and all of that, and trying to act like, she's on the stick and doing all of that. No, girl. And indeed, Karen's like, she seems to have an issue with me. We need to get, figure that out. The room situation, as usual, the women have to, like, get into it. Well, not really get into it, but, figure out the rooms when they get there. And I do hate the fact that Giselle and a few others were, like, kind of trying to say, oh, this is out of, this is so far out nowhere. This is like, there's no internet, and they're complaining. You have to learn to be a gracious guest. That's what it is. Just be gracious. Someone's let you to their home, even if they don't have much or whatever situation you find yourself in. Just make the best of it and be happy, that someone is actually letting you. And the place really looked nice. Monique's lake house really looked nice. So the ladies are complaining. A few ladies are complaining about the internet situation and all of that. Ugh. Giselle, shut the F up. Robin, same goes to you, okay? Because you guys don't even have, like, I don't even care. Anyways, moving right along. It's not a hotel, okay? If you guys want a 5-star hotel, you guys can go and pay for a 5-star hotel. It's her home, and it's quite a nice, beautiful place. She has a master bedroom which she's taking with her husband. Hopefully he'll be there soon. There's a king bedroom which is for Karen. Then they have extra rooms for Ashley with her baby, and of course the other ladies. There's actually a nice chalet or guest house which a little far out, which is gonna be for Robin and for Robin and Giselle, which is kind of cool. So Wendy comes a little later. Wendy has been pumping her brains out. She's made sure her daughter is fine, because she's only been breastfeeding, and I get, I totally get that. However, let's keep it pushing. We'll get back. We'll get there. T'Challa don't want to hear Wendy speak. Okay, that bird was like, girl, if you don't. T'Challa literally, as Wendy was saying, I'm hoping to get to know you guys on a deeper level. T'Challa didn't want to hear Wendy. She don't want her to get to know the girls, okay? So Wendy starts complaining at this point. Oh, Ashley's bringing her baby. How come Ashley gets to bring her baby and all of that? Now Ashley and everybody's like wondering, girl, what is the issue? She's a new mom. No, I'm a new mom. Girl, you're not a new mom. You have a new baby, but you're not a new mom. You've been a mom 3 times now, so you're not a new mom. That is the truth. Yeah, but you have a new baby, so I get it. However, there was absolutely no need for Wendy to have gone out at Ashley, because Ashley she just asked and said, hey, I don't have a full-time nanny. My husband cannot deal with my baby for 48 hours or however long you're going to be here. Can I come with a nanny? And Monique was okay with it. Maybe, like, I just felt, anyway, they start going back and forth. I have a husband. I don't have a husband. You have a husband. Your husband doesn't work. My husband works. My husband's an attorney. My husband has his own... Oh, Lord. If you two don't shut it. Anyways, it ends that, mind your business. This is my business. Okay. Ashley's having none of it. Don't project your negativity and your insecurities onto me. I don't think that was what she was saying. However, she just went about it the wrong. It wasn't that big a deal. The fact that Ashley wanted to bring her child around. I don't think it was such a big... Wendy just made, and at this point, people are like, why is she getting so angry? It really wasn't all that. Giselle and Ashley have a conversation just before dinner. No, not Ashley. Giselle and Candace. Candace drives up to their place and she's like, okay, girl, you know, I'm really sorry. I probably shouldn't have been Twitter finger. I probably should have just come and sat down with you and talked to you about what you said that hurt me. So I think Giselle's like, yeah, I'm going to accept this apology because it really seems like it's from the heart. So cool. She says, well, you can probably come for the wedding, okay? Even though I don't know if I'm going to be... So you see, obviously, Giselle saying, okay, she would like to get married. So hint, hint to Jamal. Hint, hint. Yeah, so whatever they're doing, they'll get it together. At dinner, game of curiosity. They're getting to know each other a little deeper, so they're going to ask some questions. And of course, Giselle can't help herself. Candace girl, that nose job. When did you get that nose job? Oh, what nose job? Me? Were you there when I was healing? I don't know if Candace got a nose job or not, but quite frankly, it's her business, okay? And if she hasn't put it out there, Giselle, that's just messy. Robin, would you ever marry one? Do you intend to? Well, the ball is in one's court, so hopefully if he proposes, Angela is like, I can't wait. I wish I could tell her that, yes, it's going to happen. And then, of course, we see the grand dame. Giselle, you know you and Jamal cheated on you before. How is it like? And, you know, he had a whole baby. You know, what is it like, you know, being with him right now? This really showed maturity on Giselle's part, like I said in the beginning. Giselle really showed that she's grown, she's matured, and she's expecting this kind of mess from people, you know, and she just simply answered that, yeah, well, I'm already happy you asked, but yeah, you know, we've decided to trust each other, we've decided to forgive, and it's been 12 years, and we're moving on. And that's pretty much all, you know, she can do. People are going to talk, but at the end of the day, it's her. At the end of the day, it's both of them going to be in the bed. It's both of them going to be in the situation with their kids, obviously. So long as they're happy, I am one to judge. Not me. Moving right along, okay? Oh, wow. I really didn't realize, because I know people had said it before that Jamal had a child, but I wasn't sure if there was a child involved. But apparently she didn't, you know, dispute it, so he must have had a child too with somebody in the congregation, okay? Whew. Moving on. Ashley, has your booty hole healed? Well, Karen says her booty hole has retired, okay? It ain't no longer in use. Ashley's like, oh, that's too much. Like I said, when Michael spoke with Ashley and Michael said to Ashley, oh, your ass is getting, he's like, oh, you're becoming an ass man. I'm like, Ashley girl, it seems like you're the only one that doesn't know that Michael likes ass, okay? Don't wait to be the last to find out. Wendy and Karen getting to have a conversation. Let's go, okay? And Karen is pretty much saying to Wendy, why are you talking about my sex life and saying whether it is there or not? Girl, you need to buy me food first. At least take me out for dinner, okay? Hopefully some lobsters will be there, okay? Before you can talk about my bed life, okay? So they're probably going to have a meetup. Pretty much we had just seen a Mariah Carey and Jennifer Lopez moment in which Mariah said, I don't know her, okay? I don't know you. Wendy and Ashley. They're going back and forth once again. Ashley's saying you were being ferocious. She said, no, I'm passionate. It was a pop-off. No, it wasn't a pop-off. Okay, can you apologize for that? No, I ain't apologizing. I really don't want Wendy to be labeled as, you know, an angry black woman, because we don't even know her. I would like for her to get to know the ladies first, understand the dynamic, which is what Monique said earlier, before she just starts going crazy. Yeah, I know we're here for to be entertained, but you have to pick your fights. And like I think Giselle did say that actually the person who has been saying stuff about you is actually Karen, the grand dame, and not Ashley. And I totally agree that pretty much Ashley shouldn't even have been in this situation, because Ashley asked Monique and Monique was okay with it, who is the hostess of the whole thing. So why are you so angry at Ashley? And as she says, she shouldn't have put her husband into it. It was none of your business. Whether Michael is there to take care of his child or not, that's not your business, okay? We'll see. It's really not Wendy's place to be, so aggressive. So, well, of course, the other ladies are asking, so if it was us, do you want to give us an apology? No, not today. No apology is coming from here. So we're going to see what's going to happen next week, in which we're going to be finding out again that Michael might have cheated on Ashley, and Ashley is the only one doesn't know that her man is